Since doing my unboxing and review of this new Feiyu Pocket 3 camera here, a lot of you out there had some questions. Now, if you haven't seen my first video, I'm going to be leaving it at the end of this video for you to check out a little bit later on. But in this video, I'm going to be answering all your questions, as well as giving you some tips on how else I like to use it. Is it waterproof? No, the Feiyu Pocket 3 camera and remote handle are not waterproof. However, when you look at the Feiyu Tech Kickstarter page, they will be offering an optional accessory waterproof housing that can go down to approximately 20 meters in depth. Can it be used as a webcam? The good news is, yes it can. When used in conjunction with the remote handle, using a USB-C to USB 3 cable, I was able to connect it to my Mac laptop. On the back of the remote handle, simply select PC Cam. Then open Skype or Zoom, and you'll see under video settings, you now have the option to select the Feiyu Cam and still use the microphone from your laptop. Can I plug external audio into it? Well, at this stage, probably no, but I think it's going to change in the future. For example, with the Feiyu Pocket 2 and 2S cameras, you can buy an optional accessory USB-C to 3.5 audio adapter. The only caveat to that is your microphone has to be battery powered and not phantom powered. Now, whether you can use this same adapter on the Pocket 3, I'm just not sure. Does it shoot any log profile? Yes, it does. When the Feiyu Pocket 3 is combined with the optional accessory remote handle, you swipe down at the top and navigate to normal mode. Click on that to give you professional mode. You'll see now you have a yellow icon at the top left of your LCD screen. Click on that and this gives you a menu for greater control over things like white balance, exposure, etc. Here is where you can switch to a thing called FY log. This gives you more options when it comes to color grading your footage. Okay, so I'm shooting this at 4K 25 frames per second, and this is in FY log. And this is what it looks like when it's graded. What's it like in low light? One test I did not get time to do in my initial review was low light. So here's a test walking around my neighborhood in the early evening at 4K 25 frames per second. The ISO range on the Pocket 3 is 100 to 3200. Judge for yourself, what do you think this video looks like? And there has been no post-processing added to this vision. Did you have any overheating issues? No, in the 2 weeks I used the Pocket 3, I didn't have any overheating issues with the camera. And mind you, it's summer here at the moment, and I was filming in some pretty hot and humid days. Battery life. Well, according to the manual, the Pocket 3 battery life is 60 minutes when used at 1080p at 30 frames per second. About the only thing I did notice is that the remote handle needed to be charged more often than the actual Pocket 3 camera itself. And another little use that I thought of for the Pocket 3, in the other video I mentioned how I'm into my bird and wildlife vlogs, you could put this Pocket 3 outside of a nest. Here in Australia we've got things like satin bowerbirds, so you could have a bower's nest on the ground. In this case I've got a little turkey mound here. So I could put that there, then move with the handle back to the safety of cover like my hide or camouflage, and from this position away from it, I could be watching everything via the handle here. So when I see any sort of action, I can follow them around with the joystick and also go on to record. Well, I hope these answers have helped you out when it comes to the Feiyu Pocket 3. And if you do have any more questions, by all means, leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them as best I can. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.